Well, I'm going to answer the phone. We're going to see. Hello? Hey. Not much. You're on my video blog. I'm recording a video blog. And I told my pretend viewers that I'm going to answer it for them. You know what my video blog is, right? Okay, well, I'm recording it right now, talking to you on the phone. I was in the middle of ranting, and I said my pretend viewers because no one watches it. It's just me being silly and posting crap on the internet. Have you gone to the links on YouTube? Yeah, on the site, in the video blog section, there's a page that says, here are the links to YouTube if you can't upload it from my site. And you go, huh? It's since the last time you told me you couldn't access it. It's okay. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying it cracks me up. There's a whole bunch of them. A lot of them are really boring too. But oh well. Well, I had to pause for the oh, you can see it. Echo! The phone call. I went outside and I had a cigarette. So, as you can tell, the whole political landscape of our country right now just really gets under my skin. I don't believe that our government has the citizens' best interests at hand right now. I believe that they are using fear to get people to do what they want. People are eagerly, you know, giving away their freedoms because they're like, well, I don't have to have that freedom as long as I'm safe. Please keep me safe. And then they say things like, you know, well, if a Democrat's in office, then, you know, something bad's going to happen. Well, a Republican was in office when something really bad happened. So you just stick that in your hat and smoke it or whatever. Then it bleeds into, okay, so for those of you who watch this, I watch So You Think You Can Dance. They had to apologize. One, Mia Michaels, whom I love, she's a fantastic, fantastic choreographer, had to apologize because she wore some jacket and apparently the emblem on it was upside down or something and it offended the U.S. Marines. Aren't you supposed to be at war right now? Why does that offend you? Did you even think to check to see if it was even intentional? Oh, probably because she was a creative person and it was some kind of a protest and, you know, a downplay to the U.S. Marines. So no, she had to get on TV during the results show last night and tell everyone, I didn't even know. I was just wearing it because I thought it, you know, it was a fashionable jacket. And then Nigel Lithgow, the one who likes to make homophobic comments and he's as gay as possible, has to apologize because one of their choreographers made an anti-war dance for them to all do as solos. And they each had a word like trust and peace and, you know, some of the others I can't remember. But none of it was, you know, the troops suck or, you know, I don't know. It's just about war and how war, as an entire planet, we all need to rise above it and stop having wars because it doesn't fix anything. It just means, well, I have more bombs than you, so if you talk shit to me, I'm gonna blow you up. It doesn't do anything. So it disturbs me that it gets that far, that a show about dance, which is one of our purest art forms to this day, has to apologize because someone made a statement that might upset people. It's like, get over it. I don't agree with you. You don't agree with me, but we can agree that killing is wrong. We can agree that pedophilia is wrong and bestiality is wrong, because all of those situations have the same thing in common, and that is one person taking away the rights of another. Homosexuality, as some people like to, parallel in there, is not about one person taking away the rights of another. It's about consenting adults. And as long as it's consenting adults, you need to shut up and deal with it. That's all I have to say about that. It's so illogical. And people say, well, I have a right to my opinion. I have a right to my opinion. You know what? I don't think you do. If your opinion isn't logical, if your opinion isn't based in real fact and not hearsay and your imagination, then no, I don't think you have a right to it. If you're going to say it to me, then you have to be willing to debate it with me, because I'm not going to take your word for it that you're right. And that's just how it is. That's just how I operate. If you're going to state something that's different from me, I'm not going to hate you, but I'm going to debate it with you. And that's just how I work, because if I debate it with you, then one, I understand what the opposing view uses as evidence, and two, I may learn something that might change my opinion. And I've always been that way. I don't think people understood that. I think they thought I was just being confrontational, when in fact it was, for some reason, I would just spew out an opinion. And I think I was seeking someone to debate it with me, to educate me. But people saw it as, well, you're uneducated, I'm not going to waste my time. It is our responsibility as earthlings. And I know that sounds very science fiction-y, but that's what we are. We're earthlings. It shouldn't be divided up by country, by race, by any of that. We are all on the same friggin' planet. So, I don't know. I had a comment I was going to make, but I've lost it. Anyway, are there happier notes? I don't know. The job thing's kind of weird. We'll see how it goes. Interview, 7 people, Monday. I've got to prepare. I need to get my suit out. I need to get that situated. This blog is already way too long. So, I'm going to say bye now, and I'll talk to you later. Leave a comment!